Hello everybody and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. My name is Twisted and today I'm going to be starting a brand new single player series. It's actually gonna be my first single player series on Scrap Mechanic. And I have this idea for a while. Ever since I built that hovercraft, I really like the way that hovercraft was just still when it was up in the air. If you haven't seen that, you can probably just find that video just by typing in hovercraft on our channel. But that was really cool. I really enjoyed that, and I've been thinking, you know what if we did that on a larger scale? So I did some testing earlier today, and I did manage to get a flying platform up in the air. It was kind of stable, I guess. And what I want to do is I want to make a flying city. Now, this might be a really short series, or it might be a really long series. It all depends if the game actually works properly. Because if it just starts breaking, the game starts breaking completely when we build stuff, it's not gonna probably be a good time for us. So we'll see. But I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. We'll see though. It worked fairly okay in my limited testing that I've done so far. So I'm gonna build a big platform over here. I decided to play in not in a flat terrain world because I wanted to see the stuff below me. I thought that was a bit cooler. So I have this thing. There's our platform. We can raise it up or down. That's gonna be the base of our current the base of our world, I guess. Base of our city, flying city. I haven't decided the name yet, but it's gonna be fairly cool. So we want to do some stuff with that. How can we place this so it's not awful? Okay, do you want to place these at the very edge? I want to have 4 on each side. I want to have multiples of these placed throughout my thing. Let's actually place them like this at the very edge, which is not a good idea right now, but we will change that. Because I want to do this, I want to go up, I want to open this area up a bit so that it's a bit more accessible. I want to have it like this so that we can actually control all 4 of these from the thing here, and we can actually maybe limit that, not with the concrete. No. Using wood because wood is the lightest material we have on hand. Maybe glass is lighter, but I'm not really sure. I haven't actually tested that. But yeah, if you don't know how this works, basically, let's explain it very simply. I'm gonna simplify this very much. So each thruster has, let's say, 50 lift power. Each wooden block weighs 1 unit of weight. So if we have one thruster that lifts 50 blocks, it's gonna be still perfect because the amount of force going up and down is gonna be the same. Now, of course, those are not the exact numbers. One thruster has less than 50 lift power, if you want to call it like that. But if we have the exact balance, our thing will be stable. But if we make it bigger, if we have a lift power of 5,000 and we have the weight of 5,001, it will move, but barely. And I think that barely is going to be enough to actually keep the entire thing still. I actually just gonna make a hole here immediately. Just get this thing on the road and have access to all of these. I will have to probably increase the thrust of these. And we'll also have to connect them all, which is gonna be a massive pain. I'm not looking forward to that. That's gonna be annoying to do. But I think just by starting with this simple platform, we can expand it and actually make it a city. It's gonna fly in the sky, and hopefully it will not just all go bleh. That's my hope, at least. Alright, so let's get a seat in the middle for now. That seems like a good idea. Let's actually also mark these guys, make them a little bit, just so we can actually know where they are from a distance. That way you always know, okay, this thing is over here, we can interact with these things from here. If we need to change the strength and whatever, it's fairly simple to just do that whenever we please. Okay, we can actually weld stuff together now, which is gonna be really helpful, I think. Right, so we have this thing. I'm gonna add a switch right next to it. It's gonna be our cockpit over here. We might decorate it a bit later on. I should probably do that immediately, because I won't be able to move the button. I'm gonna have to change all of these guys. God damn, it's gonna be really annoying to change all of these. Because I do want to connect everything to... Actually, no, it doesn't matter, because I will want to have these things turn on at the same time, all time. So, I think for now... I have a question. What if I... it's on the left, okay. Let's actually just do this like that. It's probably gonna fly away like crazy once you move from the left, once you start actually going up. Oh god. Okay, so if you turn this on, if you press 1... Okay, it's turned on, and if we move this thing, it stays turned on. That's actually really good to know. That's what I want to test out. This thing actually is gonna stay turned on. Awesome, so it's not moving at all. It's okay. So we can probably use that, like not over here. Let's connect this thing over here. Can I reach them all? I can reach them all from here, which is great. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to actually aim them all properly, because I suck at aiming at stuff, as you probably know by now. So I really think this could work. And as I said, I did a test, and it was fairly decent. I think I could easily expand it to be super huge. It's gonna make everyone happy. I love that. Okay, we have these things. I'm doing this single player because, as you might know, multiplayer can be a little bit buggy. And that way it would be... Thrusters don't always work properly in multiplayer, so that would kind of be a big detriment. Right, we have this star thing over here. So now if we go over here, turn this by one, and it's actually not going straight for some reason. Why not? Okay, even out. Did I actually mess something up here? Yeah, I only have 3 over here. My bad. If we do this, and I go over here, this thing is going up. It's not going up super quickly, it's actually kind of bouncy. Boing, 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 boing. But if we add more weight to this thing... Yeah, we're speeding up. Okay, we should actually need to stop. Let's actually slow down, slow our descent. I think we should get away from the trees. Trees are a major pain. Just have this, so we gotta add a little bit more weight. So what we're gonna do is I should probably like find the exact middle of the thing, but this could be like one major area. I will need to add more thrusters. This is just like for the beginning. These, I can actually make them stronger. I probably will have to make them stronger later on, but I don't want to do that right now. So let's go, let's just, let's round this by anything. Let's just expand like this entire thing by one more layer, and we can increase the power of all our thrusters be a bit higher. As long as it's flat, it's gonna be okay. We'll need to add like another extra thruster in the middle. It's gonna be, because actually a few thrusters, because you gotta have basically you need to turn on some thruster once you get to the desired height. It's gonna be a stability thruster, which only lift you up, make you stay up, and you need to have the thrusters which actually make you stable. Ones which make you stable, and ones which make you actually go up. And then you turn those off when you are at the desired height. It's gonna be too heavy. But I haven't changed the power of my thrusters yet. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to change the default setting on the thrusters. Maybe there is like a way with file editing or something. But just here in game, it's not possible to change. We're gonna have to change them all every time we place them. Alright, so now if we do this, go back here. It's not moving. If I like do this, it's gonna fall down, so it's too heavy. Of course. Okay, we're gonna start modifying these bad boys. We're gonna modify this entire side, make it max. Because I want to use as few thrusters as possible. Let's not place the block there. Okay. This thing is kind of hovering now, right? I feel like it is kind of hovering. That's actually good. I think it's gonna have a way too much thrust once we turn all these on. I should turn them on. Diagonal. Okay, it's actually really bad. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Turn it off. I have a chair there because it's easier to sit in the chair than just aim at the small button. The chair is not needed. Alright, so we have these things turned on. I'm gonna be going up like crazy, of course. And my phone is just ringing, which is annoying, so you can hear my PC doing the wah 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 thing. It's not awesome. Alright, let's do this. And let's do this. Alrighty, so that's awesome. If we turn this on, it's gonna go up, of course. I have way too much power. Turn it off. Look, I could like make it stay still by turning this on and off, but that's not gonna be a viable solution for us. This is our main platform right now. We will need a lot more thrusters later on, but these are just the beginning ones. So let's actually like organize this thing a bit. We do want to have a main cabin in the middle, of course. And if it's gonna be a city needs to have its own buildings. So this is gonna be a building of its own. So we're gonna actually just get a nice little wally area. Wall these areas off. Make this, let's actually make it higher. Make this a building. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. No, don't do that. Okay. I think this is gonna be a much better. I think it's gonna actually not go up now. I do want it to go up, but I don't want it to go up like this. So I will have to add some extra booster thrusters that I can remove later on once we get to the correct height. That's a bit too much, I think. The biggest problem is that if we get stuck in the tree, it's gonna be a pain to like fix this completely. All right, let's get into the thing. It's going up, so it's not heavy enough. Of course, it's not. Oh god. Okay, let's stop. Let's just try to slow this and try to go down a bit. Go, slow down. Yeah, bang. Yeah, of course. Of course, it did a bang sound. It was banging. All right, so I will have to add more thrusters around. That's okay. This is gonna be our main cabin for now, which is fine. If I remove the button has to stay here though, cause oh, these are connected. Really annoying. Ideally, these are gonna be turned off at all times. That is the plan, at least. So we have like this outer area. If we need to do stuff, you can walk around. This is gonna be a building, so we're gonna actually like get a door here. We're gonna make like a bearing and whatnot. We're gonna add everything that we need to add here. Don't worry about it. Gonna be our building. I'm building everything mostly out of wood because wood is less material, which is gonna allow us for the highest amount of buildings. And if you were making a flying city, I guess you would probably use like aluminum or something like that. Maybe even some heavier metal. I don't know. I'm guessing wood would be very prominent because wood is a fairly decent material and it's fairly lightweight. But I guess aluminum would be better. Or aluminium, depending on which one you prefer. They're the same thing. Alright, so this is gonna be our building. I don't want to have a ceiling just yet. Because it's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be an ugly building for now, but as I said, it's just like the command module. We'll add windows and whatnot later on. Again, the idea behind this is that we have so much power and so many thrusters that changing the weight a little bit doesn't actually make that much of a difference. That's the general idea, at least. But we gotta make this super huge to achieve that. And we gotta get in the air, I think. That's gonna be our first goal. Get this thing in the air, get it to be stable. It's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be totally doable. Alright, this actually might not go up anymore. Let's see. Let's just like, connect this over here. It's still going up. I could lower the thrusters, I guess, but I want to keep the thrusters at their full potential. Going down, that's fine. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add... It's a flying city, let's add more platforms for walking. We're gonna need to have like a town square or something. This is a really ambitious project. I will not be surprised if it actually just breaks the game completely. So if I have to end this, I'm gonna be really sad, but I think there's a fairly high chance of it completely demolishing the game. Alright, I think this is gonna be too heavy actually. So it's a tough balance to strike. But I think we could add like a few more thrusters somewhere. I wanna have like dedicated thruster rooms. This is one of them. Is this like, this is not wide enough yet. Okay, let's make this bigger. I really want to get to the point where it doesn't raise at all, but it's missing a very little power to go up. And I think we might have that, although this is probably going to be way too much stuff now. Okay, we need one more layer over here. I think it's too big now. Because I added so much weight to it. Like, these are all so huge. These are, how big are these? I don't know. 400 blocks each. Actually, I think there might be 16 times 16. Not sure. I think it's 16 times 16. Alright. Okay, so this will probably not go up anymore. I was correct. So what if I went ahead and like raised this thing? Actually, let's go on it first. Let's raise it. Let's lower it now. It's really slow. It's really slow. I don't want to place it on a lift because that's gonna be very, very painful for us. So these are like over here in this corner. I guess we could add like a few more of them, maybe. So this one is like all the way here. I guess we add. Hold on. I'm gonna go underground. I don't want to place it on a lift though. Oh god, don't kill me. Okay, that should be fairly okay. So we want to place like these guys. These guys are connected on these blocks. Let's like move these 3 blocks. Actually, like maybe just these 2. It doesn't matter that much. And let's like get a thing like that, and also do the same thing over here, like that. Make it a triple. Again, it's gonna be too much power, I think, because we're adding so many thrusters now. That's gonna add. It's gonna be that many. It's gonna be like 8 more thrusters, which is not that huge. Still a fairly decent amount. All right, so I wanna probably like add switches over here. Don't squish me, please. Thank you. Alrighty. That. And like that. I still firmly believe this is gonna work. It's gonna just take. It takes a while. It took me a long time to make the hovercraft. And I think this is gonna totally work once we get everything in order. That is the wrong block that's removed. Remove these guys. Okay, that should be fine. Now we can lower this. Actually, just place the lift somewhere that's in our way. We should have holes to all of these guys. We gotta also connect them to the buttons. It's gonna be a pain to have to manage like all of these buttons come correctly. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Hold on. Let's disconnect this thing. Let's add another button here. I also want to paint them probably. So I want to paint. Gonna paint this button red. Let's see. Let's paint this button red. Because you know this is one we used to be on non-stop. We're gonna connect these edge cases to this thing. See how that works out for us. So that's gonna be our other button. Again, I should have placed the buttons closer to here, but I do want to have a lot of symmetry as we're starting out connected to the wrong thing. God damn it! All right. I'll connect this over here. Okay, goes to which one again? Like this one, yeah. Okay, so this one has all of them connected now, which is good. So now we're gonna sit on this thing. We're gonna turn on. It doesn't actually change the button in the menu down here. We're gonna turn on the normal one. We're gonna add the boosters. Actually, not. Oh, it's actually going up. Hold on. Barely. I think it's actually stable. Okay, I think this is actually stable. We have stability. That's awesome. I think it's gonna be stable once we raise it up in the air. Let's like turn this one also like that. Let's actually turn them both off for now. I think this is gonna be stable. We just gotta get a few more thrusters that we're gonna use to propel our thing into the air, and then it's gonna be glorious. Yeah, I'm gonna actually end this video here. If you guys enjoyed this first episode of the Scrap Mechanic Flying City series, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. Helps out a great deal. More than you can even imagine. Yeah. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Name's been Twisted from Games. Now we'll see you next time.